Elementary, and we put on a production for our parents just to celebrate our families and our students, and we had students sing from kindergarten all the way up to 5th grade. Our dual language immersion students also performed, which was amazing. We had a full house, but our biggest competitors were from Miss Alvarado's 3rd grade class and Miss Miranda's 4th grade class, and Miss Rodriguez's 5th grade class. So they were competing to see who sang the best, who had the best outfit, and I don't know, you guys need to decide.
We got a little time. Okay, good evening all. Apologize for the delay. Okay, we must adjourn closed session. So can I have a motion and a second, please?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Vote by board members to adjourn closed session.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Time is 7:02. Okay. Tonight we have a beautiful presentation from the award-winning Garcia Elementary School's Ballet Folklorico de Garcia Dual Language Immersion first grade students. But before they perform, let's have Ihani Cortez.
Wait. We haven't reconvened no session. We haven't said the Pledge of Allegiance.
That's what we're doing.
Oh, okay.
You got it.
Yeah, it's there.
We have to.
Let's have Ihani Cortez, 5th grade student from Garcia Elementary School, lead us in the pledge in English and Spanish.
Please stand. Can you put your right hand over your heart? Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now we're going to say it in Spanish. Yo prometo lealtad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de América y la república que representa una nación ante Dios, invisible, con libertad y justicia para todos.
Awesome.
Precious.
She left me speechless there. She was so precious. Exact word. Okay. Now, led by folklorico instructor Mrs. Yvonne Perez, first grade students Giovanni Lopez, Itzali Cortez, Isabel Solis, and Amory Elenis will perform the traditional dancing titled Guadalajara from the state of Jalisco, Mexico.
Hueles a limpia rosa temprana. A donde cara cerca de aromas de un caserío. Guadalajara, hueles a pura tierra mojada. Lejano palomitas inolvidables como las tardes en que la lluvia desde la loma no nos dejaba ir a Zapopan. ¡Ay, Jalisco! ¡Qué lindo! Guadalajara hermosa. No decirle una cosa, porque conservas agua del pozo en tu mujer lo más hermoso. Guadalajara, Guadalajara, tienes el alma más mexicana.
Thank you to Mrs. Perez, Principal Rodriguez, Assistant Principal Mr. Lance Riley, and of course, the parents and guardians for supporting our talented students. I haven't enjoyed a presentation since last board meeting, and that was great. Okay, at this point, there's a new face to many of you, especially the public. I'd like to welcome Dr. McDuffie, sitting over here in place of Dr. Avila, who's at a superintendent's conference giving a presentation. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, well, thank you, President Martinez. I am excited about being here at Rialto Unified School District. This is my 7th day in the district officially, and I have been welcomed so graciously by the Rialto community, and I'm excited about being here. And I'll have some more closing thoughts, but I just want to say thank you for all of you and the hospitality that everyone showed me since I've been here. Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome. And just so the public knows, would you like to inform them who Dr. McDuffie is?
Well, if I can remember the entire...
Would you like me to help you out, President Martinez?
Please.
I am
Starts with lead.
equivalent to Deputy Superintendent. I'm the lead strategic agent, strategics, congruence, and social justice. There you go.
He's the one I said needed a cape with that title. Okay, Dr. McDuffie, we ask for a report out of closed session at this time.
Yes, we have a report out. The Board of Education denied the request for a leave of absence for classified employee number 1270338, January 29th, 2018 through May 30th, 2018. The roll call vote was as follows. It was unanimous. It was a unanimous vote. Yes, that's all I have.
Thank you so much. Okay, we need to adopt the agenda. I need a motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Preferential vote by student board member.
Aye.
Excellent. Vote by board members.
Aye.
Aye, thank you. Okay, presentations. Remember, one school at a time. We're going to middle school DSAC, District Student Advisory Committee. Take it away.
From Cole Middle School, we have Monique Ariano and Taylor Rotten. Right.
Welcome.
Good evening, Honorable Board of Education. Superintendent Dr. Avila and viewing audience. We're so excited to be here today and to tell you what we are doing at Kolb. I'm Monique Ariano, president of the Mighty Cougars, and this is our vice president, Taylor Roten. Third quarter is well underway, and our focus is on shining the spotlight of our student successes this year. We have been celebrating students demonstrating our PBIS expectations during monthly Student of the Month assemblies and our grade level field trip rewards. On Friday, we will recognize student academic and achievements for attendance. And students who achieve Principal's Honor Roll will eat lunch with our Principal ID for a special pizza luncheon. Yesterday, we kicked off our basketball season with a pep rally, and today we played our first games versus Frisbee this afternoon, and I'm proud to announce that we won both games. Next week, we are repeating one of our favorite activities from last year. Purple Easel Painting Studio will come out to provide instruction to almost 200 of our Cougars to create their own original piece artwork based on Kandinsky circles. Culp continues to hold monthly family nights in Rialto. Not only has it been wonderful for fundraising, but has truly provided us with wonderful opportunities to sit and enjoy with our Cougar family. It's been so much fun to hang out, socialize, and just eat a meal with our Cougar staff and all of our families. Memories in the making, hashtag Culp50 and fabulous.
Excellent, thank you.
And from Jehu Middle School, we have Brianna Magana.
Welcome.
Good evening, Honorable Board, President Martinez, Superintendent Avila, and viewing audience. My name is Brianna Magana, and I am Jehu Middle School's proud ASB president. I am here with some news about some of the previous and upcoming occurrences at Jehu. All of the students, staff, and esteemed administrators hope everyone had a restful 3 weeks off and want to say a belated welcome back. The Jaguars are gearing up for the last 2 quarters of the 2017-2018 school year. We are cramming in a whole bunch of activities into February. After, we had a lazy day school spirit day and a mini dance during lunch last Friday. And we will congratulate our honor roll and principal's honor roll recipients on Friday. Way to go, Jaguars! First off, we need to let everyone know that our basketball team is getting ready to be victorious in the upcoming season. To celebrate our teams and get ready in true Jaguar fashion to win the championships, there will be a Space Jams rally on the 2nd of February in the gym. Come check it out. We love our Disney characters and will be having a Disney day with a fun lunchtime activity on February 9th in the co-op. Another opportunity to come see the Jaguars show off their school spirit. If you aren't one for games, music, and dance competitions, come on over and watch our Jags dance the day away at our Sweethearts Dance on Thursday, the 15th of February. It is time to let our hair down and ride some rides at Knott's Berry Farm on Saturday, February 24th. 150 of our students will go face their fears on Supreme Scream and Accelerator for the day. Some might even take their chances on the train and the merry-go-round. All of this with 2 Mondays off. The Jaguars are always on the prowl for a reason to show off their school pride. We have 2 out-of-this-world staff members that were selected to be our certificated and classified staff members of the month. So I need to make sure that Mr. Richard Torres and Miss Charlotte Wurlitz get a shout-out. Congratulations on a job well done. That is all from Jehu. This is Brianna Magana signing off. Have a great night, everyone.
Excellent.
Next, from Casera Middle School, we have Desiree Perez.
Welcome.
Good evening, Honorable Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Avila, and our viewing audience. My name is Desiree Perez, ASB President at Casera Middle School. Before I start, I would like to wish you all a Happy New Year, to wish you all a good year, and hopefully you make this a good, successful year. The day before yesterday, Monday, January 21st, we had our anti-bullying assemblies for all students during their PE period. The 2 different officers explained many things about bullying and how it shouldn't be involved anywhere. Officers showed all students videos on what bullying looks like, feels like, and how we should stand up not for only ourselves, but for a friend if they are being bullied, and how to tell an adult. These assemblies really help students believe that everyone has a right to let someone know if they are going through these type of things. Next, Friday, January 19th, 2018, we had our 8th grade dance panoramic picture. This year was considered a great year because they actually finished the picture before 5th period ended, and it ended a great picture for everyone. Each picture was $22. This Friday, January 26th, we have our 6th period rewards dance. This dance is going to take place during 6th period in the quad. It rewards students for those who have met their PBIS expectations and those who have a minimum of 2.0 GPA this past quarter. We hope students enjoy this reward for expectations. Casera's Mesa and Robotics program is being recognized by the Cheerios and Walmart. On Friday, January 26th, they will interview the students, go to Walmart, and look at the large Rube Goldberg project. UCR's early academic outreach program started at Casera on Tuesday, January 23rd. The UCR presentation centered around My Dream College and goal setting. The program will provide academic tutors and after-school Mesa coach. We are so thankful to have all these opportunities to start off the new year. Well, I'd like to thank and wish you all a good night and a wonderful 2018. Thank you for your time.
Excellent. Thank you.
Next, we have Carly Gutierrez from Frisbee Middle School.
Welcome.
Good evening, members of the board, Superintendent Dr. Avila, community members, parents, and peers. My name is Carly Gutierrez, and I'm representing for Frisbee Middle School. We hope you had a very relaxing we hope you had a very relaxing break, and now we are fully back into the swing of things in 2018. This will be a busy few weeks at Frisbee. We will be hosting our first Young and Old Talent Show. We are asking any students and staff members to showcase their talent on stage. We are looking for poets, musicians, artists, singers, dancers, and many more. Any of our board members want to display their talent on our stage?
How come you're laughing?
Our SRLA runners are gearing up and are ready for their LA Marathon in March. But first, they will be hosting their annual runathon on February 3rd. Runners have asked for sponsors as they take on the challenge of completing the minimum of 18 miles on our track at Frisbee. They will have 4 hours to complete this. So again, we invite Dr. Avila and district officials to come out and join us on Saturday, February 3rd for our runathon. And if running isn't your thing, then maybe you could join us for our winter school-wide field trip to Six Flags Magic Mountain. Either way, great things are happening at Frisbee. Thank you and have a great night.
Well done.
Question. I'm sorry, you said what was the name of the talent contest?
Young and Old Talent Show.
Oh, okay, Young and Old.
I think I know which we'd fit.
Right. I don't know about you, but I'm young.
Well, I'm older than you. I did not catch a date.
What was the date on that again? I'm sorry.
I think you said February 3rd.
February 22nd.
Thank you.
Thank you.
February 22nd is the day. You may see a board member or two embarrass themselves.
Probably me, most of all.
There you go. You're the designee.
Finally, from Rialto Middle School, we have Sandra Morales.
Welcome.
Good evening, Honorable Board of Education and our viewing audience. My name is Sandra Morales, and I'm ASB President of Rialto Middle School. Well, it's a new year, and the Tigers are already off and running. Our January dance is tomorrow, which means we were able to squeeze it in between hosting the District Science Fair tonight and our Honor Roll Assembly on Friday. We have over 700 students that will be recognized for good grades and perfect attendance. On February 23rd, our honor roll students will be attending Knott's Berry Farm for a day of roller coasters. I mean, that is physical science, right? And food, and that's just a necessity of life. Our girls and boys basketball team also started today. I'm still checking the box scores to see if we took the W. Our cheer squad is there and is practicing for a district showcase, as well as some large competitions around the states. I'm looking forward to seeing some big wins from them as well. Saturday school means STEM time for 25 students who over the next couple of weeks will be building their Pinewood Derby cars to race on February 3rd for medals and bragging rights to their Tiger Derby. Speaking of STEM, 2 of our Tiger Robotics students joined a VIP tour of just 15 district students to visit Gardner Holt Productions in San Bernardino. They got to check out the process of making premier animatronics for Disneyland, like the new ones being developed for Splash Mountain. Well, now it's on to February and the next wave of ASB and Tiger events. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. I love watching our students improve month after month, week after week. It's inspiring. Okay, we've got a presentation coming up, one that means very much to me that I had to steal back from Ms. Walker. Okay, tonight it pleases this Board of Education to honor an exemplary classroom teacher who has consistently through the years shown excellence in the Rialto High School MESA program at the local, regional, state, and national levels. Mr. Michael Thompson, please come on down. I looked at you and I didn't recognize you in a suit. So proud of you. This is a surprise to me. I didn't know it. Born in Bangkok, Thailand, to a Vietnamese mother, Ba, and a military father, Hugh Thompson, who was stationed at Vietnam, Michael and his 2 older sisters moved a lot. They were raised in Thailand, Maryland, Japan, Virginia, Belgium, and Washington State. Michael graduated from Central Valley High School in 1993 and moved to Southern California to attend the University of Redlands.
That we received notification that the track was being closed until further notice because of maintenance and safety issues. That was October. There was no further explanation as to what those safety and maintenance issues were. However, if there's a policy in place that prohibits the track to be used while students are in school, we're here to see if that policy is being considered for change, or if it is possible that the track can at least be open during the summer months when the students are no longer in school until school resumes, as well as during the holiday breaks of Christmas, Thanksgiving, and spring break. Exercise is really important. It keeps us mentally alert and physically active. Walking for some 40 years has kept me in a very healthy state. And so walking on pavement is not recommended. It has a serious effect on your knees, what have you. So walking on a dirt surface certainly is more appropriate and better for individuals. So we're here tonight to ask what is the status of the closure of Frisbee Middle School track, and if any consideration is being given for that reopening. I was under the impression that that was a policy that had been implemented for all of the middle schools, but I later learned that Frisbee, to my knowledge, is the only middle school where the track is no longer available to citizens. We pay taxes. There's a significant amount of our property tax dollars that is designated for the school system, and we feel that opening the track for a minimum of 3 or 4 hours every morning should not cause that much of an inconvenience, and we never experienced any safety issues. My friend here,
excuse me, I'll have to interrupt you.
Okay.
First of all, we don't respond tonight, but I will have the superintendent contact you. He's got your information. The phone number's on there.
Yes, I did receive an email, and
Right.
I'm working with staff currently to address the
Okay.
request.
Thank you for bringing it to.
Yeah, they might have.
Okay. Okay, that's fine, please.
Okay, so as I
Start
was
the
about to
timer
say,
again, please.
we are here to ask for your real consideration to give us an option of using Frisbee at least during the summer and during vacation. If the issue of why it was closed has not been resolved, our preference would be that it would be open and we would be able to use it as we have done for the last 40+ years.
It would help if you could give us what times. I mean, the superintendent would ask, but I'm sure the public is listening, so.
Well, when we were able to use the track, it was open as early as 4:30, and then it was closed prior to the opening of school. So basically, it was like 4:30 to say 8:20.
It's the same at Kolb.
Okay, okay. All right, thank you. Do you still have time?
Well, I think I've covered our concerns, but it would just really, I mean, I think it's a real inconvenience, and if there is not a real safety issue anymore, or a maintenance issue, we would certainly like to be able to return to Frisbee. Because I'm still walking, but I'm walking now down Walnut to Riverside Avenue and back, and I do feel a difference. Walking on pavement is not the same.
Yes.
Harder on the joints.
Yes.
It's very difficult because there are so many uneven sidewalks where it goes up, down. It's and although we aren't confronted with dogs, but sometimes that can be an issue. So Frisbee was a safe location, and as I said, doing it over 40 years, it was something that we look forward to. It was our daily routine. It's just like we walked every morning because we want to remain physically and mentally active. We are seniors, retired, and we don't want to have to look at because walking is free. Some people say, why don't you go to the gym? I don't like the gym because it's all, I mean, there's no open air. There's a possibility of contacting all sorts of germs, and I really like the freedom of walking. I walked several years, 4 miles every day. And I think even when I was younger, I was doing 5 miles at 5:30 in the morning. So, and now I'm down to about 2.5 because I don't want to stay on the sidewalk that long.
I understand, and while I don't see
Dr. Avila, can you
very
tell the
often-
maintenance department that we would like to see the track at Frisbee reopened for these ladies?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
So thank you for listening, and we
Thank
certainly
you.
hope that you will see in your hearts and your minds to act appropriately.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing it to our attention.
All right.
Dr. Avila, do we have any more?
Yes. Marbella Cortez.
Welcome.
Buenas noches. Buenas noches tengan todos ustedes.
Good evening to you all.
Mesa directiva,
Board,
Doctor Ávila,
Dr. Avila,
audiencia presente.
and audience here present.
Anteriormente he estado aquí ante todos ustedes
I have been here previously before all of you,
expresando una de mis grandes preocupaciones,
expressing one of my biggest concerns,
una gran falta de comunicación
a huge lack of communication
que tenemos los padres
that we, the parents, have
cuando queremos expresar algunas de nuestras preocupaciones
when we want to express some of our concerns
sobre nuestros estudiantes de educación especial.
regarding our students of special education.
Es frustrante
It's frustrating
tener que recurrir a diferentes personas
having to go to different people,
y al fin tenemos que esperar por un largo tiempo
and in the end, we end up waiting for a long time
y sorpresa,
and surprised,
no se nos atiende.
we are not taken care of.
Es claro el favoritismo que tiene alguno del personal
The favoritism that some of the staff shows, it's very clear
por algunos padres
for certain parents
que en cuanto suena el teléfono
that as soon as the phone rings,
son atendidos.
they are taken care of.
Yo he tratado de comunicarme
I have tried to communicate
de diferentes maneras,
in many different ways,
vía email,
through email,
telefónicamente,
by phone,
y no se me ha atendido.
and I have not been taken care of.
Por último,
And lastly,
quisiera decir
I would like to say
que un padre jamás
that a parent should never
debería de recurrir a un representante
have to go to a representative
o a un abogante
or to an attorney or advocate
para venir a expresar las necesidades de cualquiera de sus estudiantes.
to come and express the needs of any one of their students.
Señor Ávila,
Mr. Avila,
me gustaría que considerara
I would like for you to take into consideration
como última opción
as a last resource
intimidar a los padres
the intimidation of parents,
mandándoles un abogado.
sending them an attorney.
Somos humanos,
We are human,
cometemos errores
we make mistakes,
y tenemos que enfrentarlos.
and we have to face those mistakes.
Si ustedes han fallado,
If you have failed
con mi hijo,
with my son,
deberían de haber enfrentado,
you should have faced
sentarse,
those failures, and you should have sat down
platicar
and talk
y llegar a un acuerdo.
and come to an agreement.
No tenemos que pasar por estas humillaciones.
We do not have to go through these humiliations.
Eso sería todo. Muchísimas gracias.
That is all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Angelica Reese.
Welcome.
Good evening, board members. My name is Angelica Reese, and I'm here to give Mr. Martinez his book that I promised him years ago. Sorry, but sometimes we
okay.
do hear that when we ask for
We remember.
for services for our children. All we hear is sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry. Once again, I took so long.
That's okay.
And here's your book.
Thank you for the follow through.
Thank you.
That's all.
Thank you. Okay, public comments on agenda items. Any person wishing to speak on any item on the agenda will be granted 3 minutes.
We have none.
Okay. It's definitely summertime. Okay, comments from association executive board members, Rialto Education Association.
They're on vacation. Oh, we do, okay.
Okay. California School Employees Association, CSEA. Welcome.
Good evening, President Martinez, School Board, Dr. Avila. My name is Raquel Torres, and I am president of the California School Employees Association. On June the 8th, I had the opportunity to participate in the Seamless Summer event, which was at the Rialto Park, and it was hosted by our Nutrition Services Department. I saw Edgar Montes there. It was a really good event that was for the community. We had quite a few vendors there. There was vendors that provided ice cream. There was fruit. Right next to the security department had an event there with our control center. And right next to us, we had a vendor that was giving free slices of fresh oranges that were really, really refreshing. But I do want to report out that our Nutrition Services Department did an awesome job. I believe they served about possibly 1,500 hamburgers. They were really good, delicious. I was able to eat one. It was really nice. They will be having another event July the 13th at Andreessen Park. And I did want to report out that at the event, there were a couple of vendors, and we had a face painting vendor. And one of the parents came up to the security area to report that she had been waiting in line for 2 hours to have her children's face painted. So the kids were crying. They were really upset. And one of the girls that work in the control center, Rochelle Werner, she actually went out to her vehicle. She got makeup and she painted masks for those two students. But I just want to say I have some amazing classified workers. It's things like this that provide good support for the community, a lot of community engagement, and there were a lot of parents out there. And I want to invite everyone to come out again and participate July the 13th at Andreessen Park. And a shout out to the Nutrition Services Department. They did an awesome job. We have management there classified, and they're really hard workers, and we did a good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stop being shy, Fawcett. We can see you.
It's those lunch ladies again. All right, Dr. Avila, do we have more? I'm sorry. Here I am. Communication Workers of America, CWA. Rialto School Managers Association, RSMA. All right, we are to comments from the superintendent.
Thank you, President Martinez. So the month of June brings us lots of heat and hopefully for our staff members the much needed and desired time off to spend with their family and friends before August welcomes us back to school. We have had a pretty busy schedule in June. I just returned from the transformational leadership conference in Palm Desert a little over an hour ago. It was 107 degrees. It was extremely hot, but I was very happy to see a number of our district employees at the event, not only having a good time, but really taking advantage of the amazing presentations that were taking place. And I also had the opportunity to sit on a superintendent's panel to discuss some key and positive educational issues of our time. We had a solid turnout at our compressed natural gas fueling station grand opening.